The country has been put into lockdown to stem the spread of COVID-19 amid a sharp increase in cases. Now, just a few hours ago, Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte extended restrictions on the movement of people in the northern provinces to the whole country. Mr. Conte says it is necessary to protect the vulnerable in the community.
È per questo che sto per firmare un provvedimento che possiamo sintetizzare con l'espressione "io resto a casa". Non ci sarà più una zona rossa, non ci sarà più la zona 1 e la zona 2 della penisola. Ci sarà l'Italia, un'Italia zona protetta. Saranno quindi da evitare su tutto il territorio della penisola gli spostamenti, a meno che non siano motivati da 3 specifiche circostanze.
Well, so far, Italy has reported over 9,100 cases of COVID-19. That's a 24% spike versus the previous figure. And the number of deaths stands at 463, rising by 97 from the previous toll.
Well, for the latest, Seema Gupta joins us from the capital, Rome. Seema, you know, the lockdown now covers the entire country. What does that entail, and how will it impact residents and tourists?
Well, essentially, as you put it, it's all on lockdown. So that's 60 million people living in this country, all under these restrictions. You heard there from Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte that there's no longer a red zone or a second-tier zone. The entire country is a protected zone. And that means movement is severely curtailed. You can only move if you have reasons of work or absolute necessity, or if you have a health reason. Gatherings are prohibited. Schools will be closed till April 3rd, and sporting events, including Serie A football, will be stopped. No longer behind closed doors, stopped altogether. Now, he said that the habits of Italians have to change in order to protect the most fragile members of society, namely the elderly. As we've seen, they're the ones who are most affected by this COVID-19 virus. He said that the number of infections, as well as the number of patients requiring intensive care as a result of this, and unfortunately the number of deaths have risen, and it's so significant that they felt that there's no time to waste anymore. You can't adapt to these changes, he said. The changes have to come in now. And so these strong measures, he said, were necessary because they saw some irresponsible behavior. And so because of that, they've extended it to the entire countries. The movement measure is for residents here. If you're a tourist or you're here for a limited period and you are able to travel and can travel and want to travel, you can. You just have to have a certificate to explain that. And that's all that's required, even for any other kind of movement. And that essentially has been necessary as we now see COVID-19